What civilian assumption about military life is so wrong it's actually hilarious? My girlfriend Emma thought soldiers were basically robots who marched everywhere and only talked about weapons and tactics. She'd seen too many movies where everyone's constantly saluting and speaking in military jargon. When I invited her to our unit's family day at Fort Campbell, she dressed up like she was meeting the president. Full business suit, heels, the works. Thought she needed to impress my commanding officer and show proper respect for the military environment. I tried explaining it was just a barbecue, but she insisted on looking professional. The reality hit her the moment we walked through the gates. First thing she saw was my squad leader, Sergeant Miller, wearing a hot dog costume, complete with mustard and ketchup bottles hanging from his belt. He was running around the picnic area making hot dog puns and high-fiving kids. Emma stopped dead in her tracks. Why is that sergeant dressed like lunch meat? Turns out Miller had lost a bet about who could do the most push-ups. His punishment was serving as the unofficial mascot for the entire event. Military justice at its finest. Next shot came at the actual barbecue. Instead of formal dining and serious conversation, it looked like a college fraternity party. Soldiers were playing beer pong with soda cans, having hot dog eating contests, and arguing loudly about whether Batman could beat Superman. My buddy Jake was leading a group sing-along of Disney songs. These are the same guys who'd been crawling through mud with live ammunition just days before. Emma whispered to me, "Are you sure these people are trained killers?" The breaking point came during the talent show. Our company's toughest drill instructor, Sergeant Davis, got on stage wearing a tutu, started performing an interpretive dance routine to Britney Spears music. This guy who could make grown men cry with a single glance was pirouetting across a makeshift stage while lip-syncing to Hit Me Baby One More Time. The crowd went absolutely wild. Emma's jaw hit the ground. That's the same man who yelled at me for shaking hands wrong when I met him earlier. Now he's doing ballet in a pink tutu. Things got weirder. Our company commander, Captain Roberts, challenged a group of privates to a breakdancing competition. Lost badly but kept trying anyway, insisting his moves were tactical dance maneuvers. The medics set up a face painting booth where tough infantry soldiers were getting butterflies and rainbows painted on their cheeks. Our weapons specialist was braiding friendship bracelets for anyone who wanted one. Emma pulled me aside after watching our motor sergeant perform magic tricks for a group of amazed children. These are the people protecting our country? They're like overgrown teenagers with really expensive toys. I explained that this was exactly why they're so effective. The military doesn't strip away personality, it just channels it. These same goofballs who argue about cartoons and wear hot dog costumes are incredibly serious when it matters. When bullets start flying or someone needs help, they transform completely. The Disney song leader becomes a tactical communications expert. The tutu-wearing drill instructor becomes a precision machine who can coordinate complex operations under pressure. Emma started understanding when she watched our mechanic Sarah patiently teach a shy kid how to juggle. Same hands that could rebuild an engine blindfolded were gently guiding tiny fingers through simple catches. During the group photo, instead of standing at rigid attention like Emma expected, everyone made ridiculous faces. Crossed eyes, tongues out, bunny ears behind each other's heads. Our colonel was right in the middle making the silliest expression of all. Later that evening, Emma asked what happened when these same people deployed. I showed her pictures from our last overseas rotation. Same faces, completely different expressions. Professional, focused, deadly serious when lives were on the line. The hot dog sergeant was coordinating supply convoys through hostile territory. The Disney song leader was calling in medical evacuations under fire. The breakdancing captain was making split-second decisions that kept everyone alive. Emma finally got it when she saw Captain Roberts' Bronze Star citation hanging in his office. The same guy who'd been doing terrible breakdance moves had carried 3 wounded soldiers to safety during an ambush. On the drive home, she shook her head and laughed. I thought military people were all stone-faced warriors who only talked about duty and honor. Turns out they're just regular people who happen to be really good at their jobs when it counts. 3 years later, Emma and I are married. She still brings up family day whenever someone asks what military life is really like. Always starts with, "Let me tell you about the time I met a drill sergeant in a tutu." Last month, Miller got promoted to staff sergeant. Still makes hot dog puns during formation. Some things never change.